What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. We're back in another video, man. I appreciate y'all for clicking. Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, y'all see that first one? Hold on, y'all see the first one? Hold on. Simple, let's get into it.
Come in.
Yeah, you do what you were doing. It look good. Yeah, good. Okay.
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. How you doing?
Don't go too far over. Name and age.
My name is Lance. I'm 29.
Okay, Lance, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a real estate agent, and I own a construction company.
Okay, talk to your mic.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship, what is that, to be exact, for you?
I just pretty much own businesses. I do a little bit more than that, but I try not to tell people I do too much because they're like,
you got
what do
the time.
do? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what you looking for today in the lady?
I'm looking for my wife.
Oh,
See what it's hitting for. Yeah.
Okay, let's get into that. What are some deal breakers for you?
I would say a big deal breaker for me is a woman that really lead with money. So, like, if that's like the first thing on your mind, like what I can provide for you. I mean, I do think it's important, but if that's how you really think about it, is a turn out for me.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit more too about, you say you're looking for your wife. Okay, what does that look like?
We ain't gonna just honestly, I don't know what my wife really look like. I know she probably look good. I'm kind of open. I like to pick, people's brain because I ain't met my wife, so I don't really know what that would really entail.
Okay. All right. What do you like to do for fun?
I work a lot, so I really don't be having time to really get out. But I do go out to bars. I like to drink and wine. I do smoke a little bit. I have been boxing for the last couple of years, so I try to stay in shape. Work out whenever I can. I work with my hands a lot, so I kind of do a lot of stuff. I'm a little bit addicted to building stuff and just working with my hands.
Okay. All right. So we ain't got no pop balloons.
Hold on. He got him mesmerized.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have you ask the ladies a question, right? It's going to help open up some communication and see if we can find the best match for you today. What question would you like to start with?
How's your relationship with your family?
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the end, and then we're going to work our way back up, okay? Okay, so follow me.
I want to hear that black one speak. In all black, I want to hear her speak.
My name is Jarita. I'm 30.
Okay. Want to answer this question?
I'm very family. I love family. I don't have a family of my own necessarily, but I'm definitely a family girl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Name and age.
Mila, 31.
Okay.
Me and my family, we great. We real close.
Good. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Name and age.
Sierra, 26. A lot of my family stays out of state, but the ones that I do have, we're super close. It's like family night every Sunday. So, and we have a family group chat and everything that we hop on every day. So we're like super close.
Okay.
So where are your family, most of the family in?
Pennsylvania, Virginia, places like that. Yeah.
On the East Coast. All right. Thank you. Name and age.
Sierra, 27. Very family oriented. I don't have much, but we do what we can. So
Okay. All right.
Name and age.
Mia, 22. I take family very seriously. I think it's very important to have a good family because it's set a foundation for people's lives.
Okay.
All right. Name and age.
Erica, 33. I'm big on family. I love family quality time, things like that. But my mom was the only child, so my family isn't that big. So we communicate daily, things like that. I'm huge on family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name and age.
BB, 26. I'm family oriented. I like hanging out with my cousins, my siblings. I love hanging out with my mom, just like my best friend. So, we're family oriented up here.
All right. So with that,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Salute. She looking at me? Hold on. Why she looking at me? Hold on. Simple. I'm about to say salute this lineup, man. It's pretty black women, man. We support that. Simple. We support black women. Hold on. Nice.
we're going to have you pop
Y'all making it hard.
2 balloons.
Okay.
We're going to have you pop 2 balloons. Take your time, okay? And
hey, mesmerized.
pop 2 balloons.
Hold on.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm popping y'all alone, but I like all y'all. Y'all seem cool. Y'all look good. Okay.
I don't know.
Can I ask one more question? Or do I need to pop first?
You got pop first.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I got to, I'm sorry. It's no hard feelings. I'm sorry.
I feel like he coming down there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So since we up here, we're going to start here with Erica and get some feedback before we find out why you pop. Follow me.
Okay.
Why did you have your balloon unpop?
He's handsome. He's nice looking. his goals, and his bio was pretty good. Just wanted to hear what he had to say.
Why did you decide to pop?
Honestly, I didn't have a really, really good reason to pop. I just got to choose one of the beautiful women in this lineup. I didn't think anything was wrong with you, really. I mean, it was kind of hard for me to choose. So kind of broke my heart that I had to pop somebody's balloon. So it's hard for me to say stuff to people.
No, he got a reason, but
facts.
you could be honest.
Yeah,
you popped it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to choose.
You ain't got nothing. Okay.
It gotta be if you pop it, bro. Versus you picking this versus this, it gotta be a reason, bro. It gotta be simple.
Got some other women in here that I think that be some good potential. So
see, that's the reason. Okay, thank you.
Fact.
But you could be too. I don't know.
No,
nah.
I'm sorry.
My balloon.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
All right, thank you, Erica. Okay, follow me.
Okay.
Let me find out. He a player. Hold on.
Same question. Why did you have your balloon pop?
Some of the same reasons that she did. I think a lot of the things that you do kind of align with myself. Entrepreneur. Essentially, sometimes I work a lot, except for today. And but yeah, I think that you're a handsome guy too. So there goes that.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. So why did you decide to pop?
Again, it's hard for me to say many stuff. I know what the culture is with this balloon popping show. It's just, it was other women that was better options that I feel like it wasn't here.
They
and that's
look
just
better.
the only reason I really popped.
That's understandable. They all beautiful.
I'm gonna try to do them more. Just say
thank you
bro.
so much. All right, come on back up here with me. All right, so we're gonna have you ask another question. Before we get to that, I want to know, what's your family life looking like?
I got a good relationship with my family. My dad lives in Houston, Texas, so I visit Houston, Texas like at least twice a year.
I love Houston, bro.
My relationship with my mama is great. I don't have an issue with none of my family. I mean, some of my family, everybody got that toxic person in their family that be acting crazy. But, I think my relationship with my family is good. I'm loyal to them. I take care of them the best I can. So, yeah, I think that's important. You got to be loyal to your family.
Okay. All right. So what's your next question?
My next question is, how many kids y'all got?
Oh, shoot.
Okay, so we're going to just start up here and go back down.
Hold on.
I don't have no kids.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No kids.
Okay.
No kids?
No kids.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I have twin girls. They're 7.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
2 boys, 5
boys?
and 12.
Okay. All right.
How many kids you have?
0.
Ooh. Hold on.
Gotta pop another one.
Nope. All right.
She
Before
pretty
we get
too.
to why you
Hold on.
decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
He seemed like a gentleman, very family oriented, just good goals, good job, stuff like that.
Okay. So why did you decide to pop?
Again, there's other
Oh
women
my
that's better
God.
options in here,
Nigga.
that I felt like it was, but you beautiful. I think you seem like a cool woman for sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Come on back up here. Okay, so let's get you to ask one more question, and then after that, we'll turn it over to the ladies and begin to let them ask questions. What is another question you would like to ask?
How long have you been single, and why did you break up with that person that you broke up with?
How long have you been single, and why did your last relationship end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, come on, follow me.
Do I say my name again or? Okay. Well, I've been single for a year now. The reason why I broke it off is because he wasn't good with communicating and taking accountability for himself.
Right.
So I'm huge, with that. So that's why.
Okay.
What's a while?
I'm sorry.
How long you say you've been single?
A year.
A year. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
About 2 years. I would say we broke up really, honestly, because we grew apart. That was my high school sweetheart. So we were 15.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just not growing together. We had different values, different way we communicated. It just wasn't working.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by different values?
Well, he wasn't really into going to church.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my main thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
So yeah, we weren't aligning in that sense.
So you go to church every week?
I try every other week.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I love your eyelashes. Okay.
It was
That's
a
the
year
one with
ago
the
we broke up.
twins.
It was basically because we wasn't really seeing eye to eye. He didn't have understanding of me, and I tried to get an understanding of him. We just was clashing too much.
So what do you feel like he didn't understand about you, or you might not have understood about him? Do you feel like y'all was trying to understand each other, or did y'all just could never get on the same page?
We just couldn't get on the same page. I think his respect for me was just less than what I felt like I deserved.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, same question.
Relationship?
When was the last relationship? Why and
I ain't never had one of those since high school, if we're gonna be honest. So,
What?
Yeah.
so it's been a while. How long ago was that?
How old is she?
High school? That's like 7-8 years ago.
Okay.
So that really don't count.
Okay.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She
Okay.
25? I ain't gonna lie, that's a little sad. Damn, hold on. That could be a good thing or that could be a bad thing. Simple. Comment down below what y'all think.
Hey, so go ahead and pop one balloon.
Damn.
All right. So let's step over here.
Got her out of there. Damn.
Before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I mean, I just had it unpop because I was about to pop it just off that question because I heard it so much that I knew my balloon was about to get popped.
What?
So it was like I was waiting on that question to get asked, to be honest.
Why was
So
you?
what keeps you from getting in a relationship?
I feel like that people need to ask somebody to be their girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You can't assume that you're somebody's girlfriend, no matter if it's a year or two of dating. You know what I'm saying? Get to a point where somebody just needs to ask. You can't just assume, because once you start assuming, then it starts going left. And I feel like if you get to that point, I need to just break it off.
Okay, so no girlfriend proposal, you ain't claiming them.
No niggas just hitting it.
And it just be my standards too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like anything that somebody's doing wrong, if they can make it right, make it right. But I'm not nitpicking. It's something that you cannot change.
Oh.
Damn.
All right, sounds good, girl. Why did you decide to pop?
okay. I can definitely understand that because I know it's kind of hard to find a good black man these days. But I pop because if you haven't been in a relationship before or really haven't been in one, then it's really no standard, or, you know, you probably wouldn't really, I would assume that you probably wouldn't really appreciate, you know, what I would do for you as your man.
That's a
So
lie.
it's kind of like, you know, I feel like women that's been through different relationships would appreciate certain things, like just small stuff. But that's just an assumption. I'm just.
It is.
You know,
I feel like that's based off a person, because you can have people who get in relationships every year, and you could do something for them that the last person didn't do, and they still want to appreciate it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Facts. Just because a girl never been in a relationship, she could be overlooked. It could be niggas just using them and overlooking them, and not really, you know what I'm saying? Simple. When really she the wife type. Simple. So salute to her for, you know, being able to break it off, because some women don't break it off. Simple.
All right, so what we're going to do is we have 3 balloons that are not pop. We're going to let the women start asking you questions. Okay, they're going to ask you
He going for
one question
the
each.
red
all right?
dress.
All right, you ready? Come on.
He going for red dress. Hold
All right,
on.
girl, you still got your balloon. What question you want to kick off?
The other one got kids.
How do you handle conflict in relationships?
I would say I'm probably I'm not really a person that really argues. Really, like I don't really get angry for real. I think that some women don't like that because they want that reaction. Sometimes, you know, it just depends on what type of conflict it is, because if it's a certain situation, I probably would just walk away. So that could be one of my flaws that I could say. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he wants the red dress.
I like people that are self-aware. So my question is, if you can name one characteristic that you know you need to work on or change about yourself, what would that be?
I would say sometimes I can be too competitive, like not with my woman, but just I could just be out playing like a little small game of softball, and I could hurt myself just trying to win. You know, I think that's sometimes like can be a bad trait of me, is being too competitive. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have like 2 questions. Okay, cool. Do you live alone?
No. So I bought a house with my ex-girlfriend, you know, about 2 years ago. You know, and we broke up probably about 8 months ago. So I've been single for 8 months.
Oh,
I moved in with my mom. So right now I'm living with my mom. I do close on my house like next week. So if that means anything, I don't know. So yeah.
Okay.
So,
And
I will be living by myself soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then second question,
Okay,
how do you feel about women with kids?
How do I feel about dealing with kids? I mean, I don't have a problem with kids. I believe that it really takes a village raise kids. You know, a lot of times, you know, you can say something to a kid and they'll remember that forever. So I like kids,
True.
but, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to have any of my own. But, you know, I'm cool with kids.
Stepdaddy, hold on. Stepdaddy. Oh, she pop. Red dress pop.
You can pop that all on my
That he
show.
live with his mama? Damn.
Maybe the tall people got to pop like down here.
Damn.
You perfectly fine. Okay, so I was gonna have you pop a balloon, but we actually had a couple of balloons pop, so we're just gonna stay on out here and get some
that's cool.
more information about what had happened.
That's
Okay.
cool.
So before we get to why you decide to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
He's an attractive man. Seemed like he has a good head on his shoulders. Yeah, that's why I didn't have it on pop.
So why did you decide to pop?
I feel like his lifestyle and my lifestyle kind of just wouldn't clash.
You stay with your mom.
It just seems like his answers were,
Damn.
I don't know, it just didn't seem like it fit well with my lifestyle.
They got turned off.
What was it? What was it?
Well, when he said it earlier that he works a lot, thank you.
I'll make time for you, though. I mean,
okay.
But
I'm very clingy, though. I like to have, I mean, I get, you gotta work or, I get that. And honestly, it's appreciated, but I just need, that time.
Yeah, okay, I feel that.
She's selfish. That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
So, is she your type? Why? Why not?
Yeah, she's my type. I love tall women.
He was going for
her. I will admit I do like tall women. She seemed like a cool person. I don't know what you do for a living or whatever.
Very wild.
Say that again.
I'm a dancer.
You're a dancer? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, I do work a lot, but if I got a woman that's worth making time for, I'll make time for you. So.
Okay.
Thank you, girl. All right, come on over here. All right, before we get to why you decide to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
He's handsome. So
thank you.
Just wanted to see.
Okay. Why did you decide to pop?
Your age, younger than me, and then you don't have any kids. I don't even know if I want any more kids. So that's why.
Okay, I feel that. I do want some kids eventually. Yeah, so I mean that could be a good reason to pop.
Okay.
If you don't want no more kids.
I'm unsure. It's not a definite I don't want any more, but it's like I don't know.
But if you don't want no more kids, then I don't want to try to force that on you or nothing. So yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, so is she a type? Anyway. Why not?
She's definitely my type. She seemed like I could have a lot of fun with her. It seemed like you like to go out. I can kind of read that she could be a person that I can get along with.
All right. Well, thank you.
Well, she ain't like that.
I was coming right here anyway, though. Okay. All right. So, before we get to why you decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
You're very attractive. It seemed like you have a good work ethic. Yeah.
Why did you pop?
Why did I pop? I'm really like 85-90% sure I don't want any more children. Could it be swayed? Possibly. I just don't know.
I ain't in no rush to have kids.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want no kids, I feel it.
Yeah, I would definitely have to be married, and it would have to just be such a dream, and such a dream, and he could pay for my alterations afterwards.
Wait, that's how it's supposed to happen though. You supposed to have kids when you marry though. Like, hold on.
That's the type. So
simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely very attractive though.
Yeah, y'all are beautiful. Just let y'all know y'all look good.
Thank you.
Man.
All right, so is she a type? Why not?
She's definitely my type.
They lying, bro.
I do love healthy women. I like my woman healthy. So you seem like a nice girl. I like your hair. I like your hair.
Thank you.
You seem like you would be an easy person to get along with. We could definitely have a good time. So I wouldn't see a reason why I wouldn't talk to her.
Hey, no matches here. Hey. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Might be a dream.
Why you popping there?
Might be my dream,
Okay. Thank you so much. All right, come on back up here. So,
I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
It's like we did not have a match today. I'm just double
My heart is
checking.
broken. Dang. Y'all gonna do
She trying to keep that nigga as the last option. If I don't get no match, hold on. Simple.
me like that? Y'all gonna do me like
I
that?
say womp womp womp. You know what I'm saying? We did not have a match today, but we definitely appreciate you coming out and participating in this experience. Okay, so you may walk off. Okay,
all right, peace out.
All right, y'all. Please give him a hand clap for participating.
Wow.
Kim D here with Pop the Balloon or Find Love STL. And we are here with Lance. And Lance, you surprisingly did not make a match.
Oh no.
I mean, single, no kids.
Yeah. Honestly, I can honestly say I feel like maybe they want to see what's next, or maybe we might be able to talk after the show. Who knows? I don't know.
So that's what that's your game plan.
That's my game plan. I might just go ahead and just holler at them, take somebody on a date, pick their brain a little bit more, and see if stuff might work out.
So it were some ladies in there you were feeling after the fact. You had to pop their balloon.
For sure. It was a nice little lineup. I think that maybe one of us could date and it might still work out. You never know.
Okay, well I hope we can do something for you. Okay. Maybe you can make a match anyway.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. Well, thank you.
Bro, if a female reject you the first time, bro, you don't had no second chance, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no female rebound, nigga. Simple. They not gonna respect you, dude. Simple. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they was lying. I feel like they popped once they found out he stayed with his mama. That turned them off, man. I ain't gonna lie. That turned them off. Simple. I feel like he missed out. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the one right here, she seemed pretty genuine, man. Cool lineup, though. I think they all pretty, man. Simple. The Balloon Pop St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. She did comment on my video, told me thanks for watching, her Balloon Pop. Simple. I do plan on talking about the Arlette situation. I'm just because it's a hot topic right now, I don't feel the need to go rush and jump on that, baby. You hear me? Hold on. Simple. I do it when I'm ready. Do it when I want to. Simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. When I do it, though, hold on. When I speak, I'm going to keep it a band. I'm going to keep it 100. Simple. You don't want to miss it when I speak on it. Simple. So, go subscribe to my vlog channel. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, all right? Make sure y'all like the video for me. Y'all have a blessed day. Simple. We out there. Hold on.